Hello and welcome to Football Fanatics. I'm your host Vincent, and today we're going over Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl, seeing how he played versus the Los Angeles Rams. Anyway, let's jump into this first play, where he will check the bottom side, and they're just running a little curl from this outside, and Jamar Chase is running a little post, and then you got a whip route that he'll end up throwing to that number 3 receiver to the top side. So you see him check the bottom side, come back, easy completion, good to start off the game like that. You love to see easy completions early on in the game because it helps out your quarterback to build up confidence. So here they'll end up running this ball up the middle, and it's not there because you see they have 6-on-6 on the front, and the Bengals' offensive line isn't good enough to win that 6-on-6. You see, they just can't push the Rams line back. Ends up being short. Now, what I would have liked to see would be some sort of throw out to Boyd here on that jump jet sweep. You fake that, then you pull it, go to the jet sweep. Looks like a read option. If he keeps that ball, you could flip it over to Uzama. But anyway, didn't get it, brings up a 4th down. And here on this 4th down, he'll end up missing his first read, where he'll throw that curl, ends up being incomplete. Now, if you look, the motion receiver and mix it, no, I think that's P. Ryan, but both of them wide open would have gotten the 1st down. And you can see that because right before the snap, they get Ramsey and that other safety, I think it is, even, so you know that the guy going to the flat will either be covered by Ramsey or wide open. So if Ramsey goes in, he should have been able to find that throw to the swing receiver, Higgins. Anyway, he was unable to do that, ends up giving the Rams with good field position and not being able to get anything off that first drive. So, advancing ahead, we got a double in with a clear out where both these outside receivers on the bottom side will just run little 5-yard in routes. That that double slot receiver, the number 3 guy, he's just going to run a clear out down the field. And with how far off they're playing, that's a free 5 yards to Jamar Chase. Ends up nearly breaking that tackle and getting more. But you have it's a good play. So that brings up a 3rd and 4, where everything's covered. Burrow does do a good job finding the open guy, Evans out of the backfield, sorry. But he just overthrows it, and that's the 2nd time a either misread or a misthrow ends up costing them possession. And that sucks to see, because that's 2 possessions that they could have had a better throw and a better read. You could be looking at, well, here now, at least a 6-7 game instead of a 7-0 game, and you have the ball. However, here you'll get just a nice little running game. One of those wide zone Kyle Shanahan runs. Nice to see. Just gaining some yards. Ends up, I think, even getting you a 1st down because of how well Chase blocks and stuff. Really good play. So, 1st down, he'll end up throwing this one-on-one fade to the outside. Just a one-on-one ball to the top side between Ramsey and Chase. Chase ends up getting that best of him. And if we go back and look at this protection on the play, the back, Mixon, will end up doing a great job picking up the blitzing linebacker to give Burrow enough time. Really, really good play by Mixon to be able to get the block to allow that play to happen. So here we watch this one-on-one. Chase just runs by Ramsey, ends up making a great one-handed catch in that right hand, pulls it back to his body and controls it all the way to the ground. Just it's really hard to cover that when they play that well. Now, advancing a couple plays to 3rd and 10 from the 11 yards out. So Burrow will end up throwing this post, I think, to Higgins. That is on the top side against Ramsey. Now, it will be a slight miss. Let's watch this. Now, you see, they had to go straight up vertical to try and get this ball. I would have liked to seen it a little bit more out in front, because if you put it out in front a bit more, the safety can't crash down because of the defenseless receiver rules. It's a lot easier of a catch. They're technically not defenseless. Ends up being an incomplete, have to punt, or have to kick the 3. Now, if you look, Jamar Chase is about to try and go to the back pylon of the left end zone, versus I don't know who that is, but it's not Jalen Ramsey. I would have rather seen Joe Burrow make that throw rather than throwing it to T. Higgins on the goal line versus Jalen Ramsey. Nothing against T. Higgins, I just think the other matchup is better, getting your best receiver. So, advancing to their next possession, here we got the ball with 13-3, just at the beginning of the second quarter, and here they have a one-on-one shot with Ramsey if they want it. They'll end up going to the quick slant to Boyd instead. Just a good play. Boyd, not really a guardable route if you don't have help on the inside with how that route concept works. Gets you a first down. I like to see them get more of those one-on-one quick hitting throws rather than always trying to work the ball down the field. Now here they got Jamar Chase. He'll end up on a linebacker. He'll, from that third receiver's position to the inside, he will end up just running a little in route, and that will get him open, get you, I think is that a first down? Yeah, it is. I can't remember if he quite got to the marker. Turn around, run it, good couple throws, mix in with a really nice run. You see him find that cut back lane, end up getting you 13 yards. Really nice running, as well as the block on the fade. He's been playing really well all game, especially in these snaps that we do see. Now here, they'll run a curl flat to the bottom side. And that's where this outside receiver will go and curl, and the inside guy will run a flat route. So you see the curl ends up, I thought they would throw that flat out of that, but get the curl route thrown. Gets you a first down, can't complain. Just that with how wide open that flat is, I thought they might throw that, but can't complain getting a first down. Turn around, run it again. You're running really well this drive. There should be nothing but Mixon turns it into a little 4-yard gain. You like to see that, and that's just a nice throw. Here, they run a little hitch in route thing to Mixon on the bottom side. He gets you, I think it's 6, or 4, I was thinking like 6 to like 4th and inches. And that brings us to 3rd and 2, where they'll run a screen to the top side. You see they have 2 defenders to the left, so if you have both of your receivers go block, Chase should be able to get to the outside and get that first down. Ends up, that's exactly what happens. Throw that a little screen pass, no one able to get there before he reaches the marker. Great play. Now, this is another slight miss. Look at where this ball is. It's behind Chase. You would like to see that out in front so you're helping him turn upfield. That's a small thing, but it's not super, like here it didn't impact it, but you could have gotten a few more yards. Here, with how well Mixon's been running, they'll run a little halfback pass. Great pass by a non-quarterback. That's the underrated part of this. Like, that's high back 5. If Higgins, I think it was, doesn't come down with it, no one does. No laces, just right over everyone on the defense. He had to jump to get that, which is perfect. If he doesn't catch it, it sails out of bounds harmlessly. What a throw by a non-quarterback. That might have been the most impressive throw I saw all day. Not to say it's a harder throw to make than a lot of these quarterbacks do, just that it's a non-quarterback making those throws make it a little bit more impressive. So here, he'll try, in the 2-minute drill, you're down by 3, you'll get the ball out of halftime, don't worry too much, don't make a bad play. And that's exactly what he's going to do here, finding the check down to this tight end who gets the chip on Von Miller, go upfield, get you a first down. Now, after that, they have a out route from the slot receiver, get you to third and manageable. Really nice play, gets you, I think it's 5-4. And now, after these nice, quick plays, he'll take the snap, and nothing's downfield. He didn't like that. Instead of finding one of these 2 checkdowns, let them try and make a first down. You'll have a running clock. Get really close to the first down, make him burn a timeout, or get it past the first down. You continue the drive. He tries to extend. He's unable to. That would basically end the half. I would much rather see you run or throw that check down there, let you get in, or let one of your better players get a chance to make a play. So here we got the controversial play of the game. But if we ignore the controversial face mask, good play action. Now, he will find that little seam to get up into the pocket, escape the 5-man rush. Really good play by Burrow. Great throw. Now, that should have been offensive pass interference. That's just, you can't debate it. But still, great throw by Burrow to find, I think that was Higgins again, but I can't quite remember. Now, this is definitely a pass interference. You just can't deny that. But still, good play. They were letting him play at this part of the time of the game. But still, you gotta call it. That can't be allowed to stand. That's just, no. But anyway, advancing to their next possession here, we will see at least not quite as bad of controversy. So anyway, so they'll get a screen to Jamar Chase on 3rd and 11. Now, a lot of people don't see these as screens, but the tight end who's playing that point of the trips, he's going to go downfield, and he's just blocking. He'll run a quick in to Chase behind it for the screen. That's what this is. It's not anything more than a little screen pass. He almost gets you the first down. That's the impressive bit there. But just a good play. Get you to 4th and 1. Interesting call to go for it. I like it, but anyway, here he'll take a step back, see the open lane, get you that first down. Really good to see you getting the first down. Little hitch route like the one earlier to Mixon to 3rd down. And then here, it's just, you didn't have time. There was no time for him to be able to get this throw off, because right as you see, right as the guys are coming open, he's just sacked. It's unfortunate, but that's not Burrow's fault. You gotta either have a better play call in that situation, or something like that. So, and advancing again, we have, after this field goal, we have another great block by Mixon. Now this is a 5-man rush. So you have to have something that's getting open quick. Here, after the block, still nothing getting open. You gotta have something getting open faster than that. When your running back gets you that good of a block, you shouldn't have a miss, like an opportunity to go to waste like that. So here, 3rd and 13, he actually does a really good job stepping up, finding that, but just a missed throw. Like, imagine Burrow puts a little more height on that throw. It's an easy catchable ball. That's a first down. That's like the 3rd possession he threw away. You really can't be affording to throw away that many possessions, especially in the Super Bowl. But we're advancing again. Now we have a 2nd and 12. Here they don't have mix and chip, and that's just, I don't know why, because you're expecting your 5 guys or your 5-0 linemen, which, no offense, but they aren't the greatest, to block these 4 really elite pass rushers. I would have rather seen something else, like at least give Mixon a chip so you get a 6 on 4, because that seemed to be working quite well. Brings up a 3rd and about a Walmart parking lot, I'd imagine. So they go into this weird 4x1. They'll fake the little screen to the bottom side, and then they'll just throw the quick slant. Nothing much there, just trying to gain yardage, and they do gain a ton of yards there. Really help extend the punt. They aren't actually going for the first down, they're just trying to help out field position. So, advancing to their next possession here, when they get it. This is their 2nd to last possession. Starts out with a good run. Then they'll come back, give them a draw. Really 2 good plays to start out. Really rely on one of your better players, Joe Mixon, to get you a couple quick plays. Now here to the top side, they're running a curl flat, where I think that's Chase to the top side will run a little curl just to the sticks, and then Pirine, I think it is, runs the flat. Easy first down. No one was there to cover Pirine. Really good play. And here, Boyd in this number 2 spot to the top side. They'll run a quick slant to him, and it was there. He just drops it. You can't drop that, but haven't had too many drops by the receivers. You're bound to have one eventually if you're a quarterback. It's not his fault, but that's an unfortunate way to lose your possession. But after a long drive by the Rams, they get one final possession here. At the end, they're down by 3. They have to make field goal range. And let's see what Joe Burrow was able to do in this final drive. We know he'll end up not making it, but let's see what happens. So here, they'll start off with a little hook to Chase. Ends up Ramsey overplayed it, trying to go for the interception. Gets you a bunch of yards. That was a really good play by everyone. Like, can't fault. Even like Jalen Ramsey, you can't fault him for trying to get the pick to win the game. So here, they'll run a quick slant to Boyd again. Kind of like the same play that he dropped earlier. Actually a harder catch with how he got smoked when he caught it, but still hangs on, gets you a 3rd and 1. Now on this 3rd and 1, they run the same play that they did on that opening drive, and it works about as well. Now again, I would have rather see him pull that one out, throw it to, I think that's Higgins, or is that Boyd on the bottom side? I can't remember. It's Boyd. But, like, imagine if he pulls that out. You could throw that ball to Boyd. Maybe he picks up a first down because they'll play it differently on defense. But here to the 4th and 1. Now, they don't have much time, but you can't expect much time on this 4th and 1. I would like to see a bunch of, like, crossing routes where, for example, that second receiver to the top runs a little hook route, and then that tight end slot receiver type will run a little under. Well, if you watch, no one really crosses, and because of that, not enough time, no one gets open. Ends up he has to try and make a hero throw. It's not gonna work. Ends up losing the game, but Burrow missed too many throws earlier than this. Shouldn't have been in that situation. Not his fault on that final play, but you saw him throw away 3 or 4 possessions there, and you just can't afford that in the Super Bowl. That's really kind of the reason why they lost, and you just want to see Joe Burrow play better in season